So I grew up in the church. I was always raised in the faith. I never had a story where there was one big moment or one big point where I came to Jesus. I grew up in New Albany and actually went to a different church locally, and it was a big part of my life. It helped me grow my faith. It helped me figure out who I was and who I wanted to be. And so every stage of my life, my faith has been part of it. And finding a church community or a community has been an important part of my journey. So in college, that was through InterVarsity. In my young married life, that was through a church called McLean Bible in Virginia. And then in grad school, it was through our Christian fellowship community. And so when we came to Columbus in 2020, my husband and I knew that finding community and finding fellowship was going to be an important part of our life. But it was 2020, and so it was the middle of COVID, and you couldn't really find community. So our first foray into NAPC was actually just watching online. So really, we made a decision about our church home based on the teaching. We tried a couple local ones, and really loved Pastor David's teaching. It really resonated with us. We felt like it was a Bible teaching church that was willing to stand for something. And so before we even knew the people there, we felt like we had a church home. And it was just icing on the cake, actually, when we started to go in person and actually got to know the people at NAPC, because we connected with young families, other families, older community through our membership class right off the bat. And so it just really solidified that we had found the right church home. We loved the teaching of NAPC, but we had no idea the community or the people that were part of the church. And so while sometimes, especially with young kids, it's easier, to stay at home, watch online, physically going and making connections and then doing meals and finding people who, you love and are going to serve you and have a heart to serve the community was also really important. It was really neat to find a really multi-generational church that we could have community with. We have 3 kids. We had 3 kids when we started. We have 4 kids now, and so our household is a little crazy. It's a little intense, but the church has really wrapped their arms around us and our kids as well. It just really felt like a great sense of love and community, and really a church that was pouring out and showing the love of Jesus in a very material and a very real way. My life has definitely been changed by NAPC. My family's life has been changed, and I'm so excited for my kids to grow up in a church community where they can feel and see that love also. My life was changed by Jesus through NAPC. And I'd really encourage you, if you've been thinking or wondering and maybe want to check out NAPC or watch this online, to come check us out.